People will judge you by your appearance. Okay. This is common sense. This is something that is inherent in humans, it is human nature. So, your physique says a lot about your discipline, right? And yes, we all know the old saying, don't judge a book by its cover, which I completely agree with, right? Because, guys, we don't know everyone's circumstances on a day to day basis. They might have something going on, they might have a medical issue, blah, 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 all that good stuff, right? But for the most part, if a person is able bodied, if he is in good mental standing, right? Good mental health, just the average person, okay? Relatively normally mentally healthy as far as that goes nowadays, right? But and with all that being said, if their physique is sloppy, if they are out of shape, if they look like they don't take care of themselves, that says something about their discipline. It says something about what is actually going on in their mind, right? It actually gives an indication of the internal. Ladies and gentlemen, all the external is a reflection of the internal, right? This goes for human beings on an individual basis. This goes for communities. This goes for nations. This goes for countries. This goes for culture. The thing that is on the inside is going to reflect on the outside. Okay. And when a person is lacking discipline, it is going to reflect on the outside externally. And I'm gonna get into it. This is Tarek Talks. Let's talk about some discipline and let's talk about one of my favorite topics, fitness and the physique. Okay. So let me give you guys an example, right? If you guys ever watched the show Hoarders, okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. When they go in these people's cribs and there's a mountain of trash, right? There's like three dead fucking cats looking like pancakes under all the rubbish and rummage, all right? Under all that damn trash. It's like a dead cat flattened out like a pancake. You got a damn rat chilling up in an old shoe, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. What this is a reflection is actually a reflection of the person's mental, right? That's why if you've ever watched the show, they always talk about putting these people in with a psychiatrist for mental health because really we only see the surface level, right? We see the empty bean can from 5 years ago on the ground. We see the dirty ass drawers with streak stains on them from 10 years ago. And I'm being serious, guys. Y'all are laughing, probably laughing, but if you've ever seen the show Hoarders, it's disgusting, right? It's terrible. And this is not we only see the surface level, right? We only see the rat doo-doo on the ground and dead cats flattened out like a goddamn Belgian waffle on the ground. But we don't see their internal, what their mental state is. And that's where it starts. So when a person's physique is in shape, right? I'm gonna talk about that first. When a person has a physique that is relatively in shape, that is relatively healthy looking, that gives a good indication. Now there's nuances, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and act like everyone that's in shape just has their shit together, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and say that people that are in shape just have everything figured out, right? But it is a good indication of their mental discipline. It's a good indication because it takes discipline. It takes discipline for someone to get up out of bed, okay, put their clothes on, hop in their car, hop on their huffy, hop on their feet, right? If you're really motivated on some David Goggins type of stuff, run to the damn gym. Okay. If you're doing that, then it's salute. Okay. But it takes discipline to go out of your way and go to the gym because I'm gonna tell you something. Whatever apartment complex you're living in, whatever community, whatever cul-de-sac you're living in. Now it varies from community to community, but I bet you 90% of those people, like I said, it depends, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, okay, are not going to the gym, right? Like I can tell you in my apartments personally, nine out of 10 people do not go to the gym. As a matter of fact, I had a neighbor, he lived downstairs from me. I would always see him in the gym. He was in great shape, right? He was disciplined. He was there. He was getting his sweat on. He was working out. I would say what's up to him. He would say what's up to me, right? We were both cool because we just have that, you know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. Okay. So we would just say what's up to each other. And but other than that, I don't see anybody else going to the gym. So with that being said, that should be a testament. Like you going to the gym, you staying in shape, you are you have a level of discipline that 90% of people don't even have. And this percentage, right? People may be wondering where the hell I'm getting it from. Well, there's been a whole bunch of research consensus, right, of people that that says that only 10% of the population goes to the gym, right? Only 10% goes to the gym. Now, I heard about that research a couple years ago. I don't know what it is now. Might be a little better, might be a little worse. I'm not sure. But only 10% of people go to the gym. And that is a crying out loud shame because physical fitness is the gateway to discipline, right? Because people who work out, people who stay relatively in shape, you don't have to look like Mr. Universe. You don't have to look like Miss Olympia or Mr. Olympia. Okay. You don't have to win a bikini pageant, right? But people who are in shape or go to the gym often, they have a level of discipline. So what that means is their workout routine carries out into their life routine, right? Let me give you guys my video routine where I make videos. That is a discipline, okay? I feel like that is something it's on my to-do list. Like if I don't do it, I'm gonna constantly be thinking like, damn, I need to make a video. Like there's an urge inside of me. Okay. And all discipline is that urge to perform daily habits. Okay. That those daily habits that accumulate, those small little habits that accumulate, right? Think of it this way. You get a quarter every day. It's not much the first week, right? It ain't much the first week. You're gonna have 7 quarters. You're gonna have $1 and some change, right? $1.75, whatever. But you wait for those months, you wait for those years. It's gonna accumulate. Okay. And let me put a little more value on fitness, right? Let's say you're getting $1 a day. It's not going to amount. You only going to have $7 for that week, right? But you keep piling it up. It's going to accumulate and it's going to build up interest too on top of that because you're going to get exponentially better. You're going to get better and better and it's going to build up interest on it. So now you're getting $1 with some 5% interest on that mug after a couple of months, right? You're going to get 7% interest after a year and some change, so on and so forth. So it's a gradual step. Discipline is doing something that you don't want to at the present moment, but you know in the long run, it's going to bring you to new heights, right? So in the present moment, hey, you may not be seeing those gains that you want. You may not be swole. You may not be as big as you want to be, but if you have that discipline, you know that those small gains are going to turn into boulders, right? They're going to pile up like a snowball, right? And when people they don't have that discipline, right? They're going to look sloppy and unfortunately, as I said in the beginning of the video, they are going to get judged by people. And I know a lot of people get offended by this. I know a lot of people say, don't worry about what other people think, which is true, but to a certain extent. When people start judging you off bat and you lose out on certain opportunities, simply because something that you could have helped, right? Simply because of something that you could have control over. That sucks. That it kind of sucks that someone is like, oh, this person don't look, even in jobs, man. I'm gonna tell you guys this, ladies and gentlemen, you might not get a job if you're out of shape. I'm gonna just be completely 100% honest, because what the employer is thinking, right, is this person does not have discipline in his personal life. So when he comes on the job, he's probably going to carry that over into his job, which, like I said, might not be necessarily true. Guys and gals, not everything is set in stone, right? But this is just something that they're going to be thinking about. You're going to get judged off rip like you're big and you probably don't have discipline, right? Which in some tiny regards is true, because you didn't have enough discipline to keep your body in shape. People that don't have that discipline, they live a very physical discipline, right? You could take it on a mental level. You could take it on a mental level. Their mind is not disciplined. They don't care about keeping their temple in order. Okay. It's just like your body's like a building. It's exactly how a building operates, right? Think about a building that's been abandoned. The trash ain't been taken out. It got water leaks. It has all type of issues in it, and no one is looking after it. That temple or that building is going to crumble. It's going to deteriorate, as opposed to, think about an office building that you go to, right? When you go to these big cities, you go inside a high rise, you go in a bathroom, it smells nice, everything is mopped up, the countertops have been mopped. You get a good feeling. You're like, yeah, this place is clean. It feels professional. Feels like I need to carry myself in a certain type of manner. I can't just walk in here all willy-nilly. Okay. That's the same exact type of mentality that people with discipline have. They treat it like an executive building, right? They treat it like a skyscraper, like a business suite, as opposed to people who don't have discipline. They treat it like a torn down inner city house, right? Boarded up windows, shit all, the wood falling off the ceiling, it's trash all over the ground and stuff like that. And a lot of people, they get irritated. They feel triggered. They feel triggered because they're like, oh, you shouldn't judge someone because they're bigger. Well, your body is the vessel that you are in, right? Your body is the vessel that you are in. This is pretty much the only thing that you really own. Your body, your mind, and your spirit are really the only things that you possess. Everything other than that, it can come and go. Once your body goes, once your spirit goes, that's it. It's power off. So by someone not taking care and not being disciplined about their temple, their body, that says an immense, that's an immense testament to how they view themselves and how undisciplined they are. Unfortunately, not saying they're bad people. There are many great people that are on a heftier side. I'm just saying what is true, right? Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace.